What is up, guys? Sableye here today with another fantastic deck. Today we're going to talk about the Flapple deck. And for those who don't know, Flapple is from, of course, a brand new set called Rebel Clash. And why Flapple? Well, for two things. First things first, Apple Drop, right? Once during your turn, you might actually put 2 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. If you place any damage counter this way, you shuffle this Pokemon back and all attached cards into your deck, which is quite cool because you can have this nice flow of spread damage. I know I'm all about spread. I do really like some spread damage, but also we do have an acid spray for only twin energy that is 60, and you might discard energy from your opponent's active Pokemon. So that's what we're going to be using, and of course what goes with it quite well, it goes Sableye V with the crazy claws that deals 60 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon, which is amazing and it's great, and that's what is this deck all about. So we want to put a lot of damage counters on our opponent's Pokemon and finish them off, like bam, finish them off with crazy claws. I hit the microphone. So with the crazy claws, that's what we want to do. But also, what else is great? Well, Sableye itself with a mirror gem, right? You deal 10 damage, but if any damage is going to be dealt to this Pokemon, it gets your opponent that was attacking gets 8 damage counters on themselves, and then you just come on with a Sableye V. Bam, knock it out. And you'll see that in the gameplay portion that there are many times there actually people fall for it, and Mew 3 decks are so vulnerable to it, and many others. So let's go card by card, and of course as usual, deck is going to be tomorrow morning on Discord in our YouTube deck list chat, but also I'm making those decks live on Twitch, so if you want to have any impact on those decks, just join us, twitch.tv/EvanColdSnatch. Also, there's a 5% discount down there below, on any code of Personal Professor Oak, which does also help us, right? So let's go to the deck. So as you see, the deck is quite simple, and I know there's like card over here, don't worry, I'll tell you what it is and what is the amount. So we're starting with 14 Pokemon, 35 trainer cards, and 11 energy. From left, we got, of course, Sableye, 3 copies of Sableye, 3 copies of Sableye V, and 3 line of Applin and Flapple. Then we've got Eldegoss V, and I do like him to actually just bring back later in the game those bosses orders, and that's mainly why I'm using it. So be aware of that. And of course on him, even though he has double colors energy here, Twin energy is not working, right? Twin energy is only working on the V, on basic cards, right? On baby cards, not Vs, not GXs, not EXs, not tag teams, so not V maxes. So you have to be aware of that. We do have 1 copy of the Dene. You can play a second one. I just like having 1 here because I've got nice one line here because I don't like starting with those, and sometimes happen. Then the card that is behind that you might not see, those are 3 evolution instances, right? So 3 evolution instances, 3 Great Balls with 2 Ordinary Rods, of course 4 Pokegears 3.0. Why I'm playing Pokegears here? Well, to maintain that consistency of actually getting certain supporters, because I'm not playing right now custom catchers, and there are a lot less ways to draw something, right? So it has to be here, and actually it fixed many problems that I had in the morning, this Pokegear 3.0. Then got 4 Quick Balls, 2 Switches, 1 Tool Scrapper, we got 2 Shrines of Punishment, and 1 Turffield Stadium to actually, if let's say we're gonna discard Flapple, we do have a way to bring him back, right? Because that is really important, bring him back where we need him. And so of course the same that you can just scrap to go over something like Chaotic Swell, for example. Then of course 2 bosses orders. I mean, I don't really think you need 3. 2 is enough if you play Eldegoss. 2 Cynthias, 2 Cynthia and Kaden to again bring back some bosses orders. We got 2 Monies, 4 Professor Researchers, or Professor Magnolia, however you want to call it, 1 Rosa Placid, right? So 4 twin energies with 7 dark type energies. That is it, that's the whole deck, and honestly it does work really well. It's a fantastic deck, and let's move on to the gameplay portion. We'll really see how the deck works, and it's so much fun. And if you want to be in those videos, maybe you want to play against me in those videos, it's all happening on Twitch, and the link is down there below as well. So yeah, let's move on to the gameplay. Alright, heads. Should I have to go first? No, I don't want to go first. Like, this is a deck you don't want to go first at all. Alright. Again, not bad. We got a Sableye. I got third field. Research. Okay. And then the mulligan. Yeah. I should have not uploaded this video yesterday. You know what? Like, I deeply regret uploading this video yesterday now. I deeply regret that. Of course I'm joking, right? But this just shows how great of a deck that is. I mean, this is a different version because this one has Jirachis, but so like horror, you know, her energy is just amazing. Like, my version was with Malamars, and I think, you know, Malamar Giratina is a little bit more consistent version than just a straight on with Jirachi. Okay. Turfield. Research. What about Nickit? Have you opened a shuffle their hand into their deck? I don't think I pulled Nickit yet. But you know what they say, there's still time to go for Nickit. And we have 3 months. I think, you know, at a certain point I'm gonna just do some really annoying decks. Alright, so now I wait. I mean, I feel like I'm gonna do a Dan with Blaine. Like, remember I've done this like Blaine's quiz or something. Oh yeah, this is Malamar's version. Yeah, so yeah. So I'm thinking about, you know, going back to this and just making it even more annoying. Plus there was an Orangur that you have to like guess what you have and what not. I mean, that was the only card actually banned for World Championships last year. Let's remember that, right? Like, it was genuinely banned. Yeah, like, at least I've got a weakness, that is true. Alright, so Phantom Force, a damage counters, come on. Right, so we got a quick ball. Sableye. I have to start building up my flapples. Cynthia. Rod. Let's do both. Come on. Well, that's not necessarily what I wanted. Right, Mirror Gem. And people always once as a joke and never saw it again. No, come on, like, I've used it in a few tournaments. It was a brilliant card. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, I honestly don't know what you're talking about. Amazing card. It was not. Okay. Marnie. There we go, we got Applin. Oh, dear Applin. The tuner turbo deck. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna attack. He knows I'm gonna knock him out. So I think he's just gonna pass. Or retreat, right? Because remember, Baby Dragapult has a free retreat cost. If he was not annoying enough with Infiltrator, right? But I mean, the cool thing is that actually it works with the Phantom Force attack, because in the VGC he goes away, right? Like he vanishes for a turn. So it does actually work, and it's, you know, similar to what you see in the VGC, which is great, but also super annoying. Okay, Tool Scrapper. Shuffle. I'm sorry, is it talks? Not for me. Probably a good thing we don't have local tournaments. Someone who would bring the deck and wonder, yeah. I mean, you know, they really went all in on certain things and certain features of specific types, like, you know, putting damage counters for psychic type. Like they really went all in on that, but also on poison for dark types. Like they really went for it. I wish they didn't. But you know. Alright, Pokemon Catcher. Haha. I shouldn't. I shouldn't, sorry. But like every time the Pokemon Catcher doesn't work, I'm like, ah, yes. And I'm like laughing. Like Nelson from The Simpsons. But it is so annoying sometimes. Alright. And I know how annoying Sableye is to my opponent. Ho ho. Right, he's going here for an Applin. Right, he wants some apples. Yeah, we can go Matt Damon for that. And how do you like them apples, huh? No? Okay. So the cool thing is that actually Mirror Gem it is gonna avoid spell tags. So like if it's gonna knock me out, spell tag's not gonna get activated. Because, you know, this is gonna knock him out back, and this is not a damage that's gonna knock him. Which I actually like. But it's like a really close game, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like the only problem for like Baby Dragapult would be, I mean, like definitely would be something along the lines of ADP. Like you see, on one I can just go for the Flapple, but I don't know if it does make sense. But I can. I already played the energy. You know what? No, Mirror Gem. just stalling a bit. You know, maybe the stall is gonna help me. By the way, you know, there is declared a winner for 150,000 views giveaway on YouTube. So if you are the winner, please contact me on Discord. Like, it would really, really help. Not gonna lie. Oh, he's just going for it. Okay. Like, he's like hitting hard. He's like, I don't care anymore. Bam! And now he's realizing that spell tag is not really working. Well, I'm just gonna start preparing second one. Okay. You know what, I'm gonna try to do an apple drop here. Cause like, really, why not? I don't really also need Eldegoss. Marnie. I did messed up. Okay, I see. Yeah. Yeah, I did messed up. I attached the energy here instead of to an active. So he has a free knockout. That is not good. Like this may cost me a game right now. This little mess up. Okay, Kenzie, yeah. Let's see what I can get from prize cards. Actually, okay, wait. Let me see. So 2 escape or 2 switches already used. Alright, I'm gonna go boss's order. Okay. My own quick ball. Applin. It's like Tool Scrapper. Cynthia. Right, yeah, let's bring back Cynthia. So it's not over yet. Rosa? Okay, so the question is, does he have Switch? There are 7 cards. I honestly don't think there is a Switch. Yep. Okay, Pokemon Catcher. same thing, because I'm still bringing Flapples to a deck, so I can still do the damage or deal the damage. So okay, load search. Now I'm gonna bring Tool Scrapper. Both spell tags. There we go. So no more spell tags. Boss order. No. Pass. It's 4 to 8. That's the first energy that he has. Okay. Load search. Like, this is really stressful. 2 cards left. GG! There was not... I think, you know, it's not a bad idea. Would you like to go first? Yeah. No! Raven, you don't want to go first. Like, I know you have to be first, but you don't want to go. The ADP was some sort of unexpected twist. We've done so many ADPs Kakashi for past few weeks. I mean, Zash and Civil like that, I think it's a lot better. Excuse me, than ADP, like a ton. So yeah, like I've done a lot of those on YouTube, actually right over here, so you can subscribe. Goes first, right? I mean, it's just like, you know, it's just... Like, I always know, especially with this, I know I want to go second, and I have to go second, and then by whatever reason, because I'm so used to going first, like my brain, you know, goes into auto mode and like click, and then you realize like, oh no, you know how it is, like when you sometimes in autopilot, when you autopilot certain decks, and then you go like, oh no, like wait, no. I feel like the worst autopilot I had was Pikarom during round 1 of our last league challenge. IRL, when I played it, I won against Tina Trump. And dude, like, it was so early in the morning, the coffee still didn't kick in, and I was like playing, you know, like, I was playing like the good friend of mine, that he was to Worlds, you know, he's a great player, honestly, you know, he won League Cup, you know, like, he is one of the better players that I've played against. And he struggled, and in my head, I was like singing songs and like, oh right, you know, just this, like I was literally on the autoplay, and I told him that, and he was so pissed. And I'm like, yeah, like sorry, it was still early in the morning, I was half asleep, like, but it was a great 2-1. Alright, Seeming Stomp. Dun, dun. Alright, Marnie. It's not like you click the same button rapidly, but it's like you kind of keep doing the same motions and alright, so I'll try to get the Dene and hopefully a switch. Because now I do have switch in my deck, so that's what I'm going to try to go for. Let's go with the Dene. Oh, yes! Will European Internationals next year in Berlin? That's a great question. I can tell you what I know. So, from what I know, they will probably, like, there's no certain, things, but 75% they may not be in Berlin. They are probably going to be in a different country. But from what I think, they might be like in, type of Denmark, maybe Scandinavia, like those types, like more to like Central and East rather than Western Europe. And they are not doing UK at all because of the World Championships being in the UK. So like that is kind of what I gathered, but everything changes from literally, sometimes day to day, right? I would love them to be at Berlin, but $11 wins. Nice. So yeah, like, that's kind of where it stands. Honestly, at the same time, I think the Pokemon play will resume in February. That's what I honestly think. Judging by what like WHO says and everything, yes, like you have to think about maybe February, right? Resuming the play in store. We'll get last few coins, and otherwise I'm starting. Yeah, like that's true. World's still in London, so. So at least we've got that. Okay, great ball. Yeah, and for us, it's cheap. Like, it's kind of cheaper because we got accommodation there, so it also works for me and for Kovac. So do I want acid spray or not? Okay, let's do this. Do both. Yeah, I think, you know what, I'm going for a knockout. And why I said I'm going for a knockout? Because of Shrine of Punishment. If they open a Pokemon Center in Europe, I mean, insane, they open a... Oh yeah, like it was Crazy Town, that is true, right? But I'm still probably looking at all the stuff that we got there. But I think they might. But I would love to have one, like, to be there all the time. It lasts like what? Like less than a week, right? And they had to close it. So now it all depends, Morning, Planeswalker, how's it going, dude? How are we doing today? Right, him doing that actually was... right. And there you have it with Flapple. So we were flying, we are just putting those nice damage counters and actually just hitting hard with Sableye V. So that's really cool, and thank you so much for watching this whole video. I really appreciate you watching it, subscribing, you know, and supporting this channel. Thank you, just thank you, and see you guys live on Twitch tomorrow. Of course, you know, creating more decks for you and having fun, you know, more fun, more decks, new sad Rebel Clash. Goodbye, mwah, and good night. Raven loves you. Take care. Bye.